It's Christmas Eve, all who believe Santa is here, but once a year, all girls and boys dream of new toys. Soundly they sleep, wishes to keep. Jing, jingling, come hear us sing. Wreaths on the doors, stockings and more. Magic this thrice, bells come alive, snow in the air.
So Black Christmas tells the story of a group of sorority girls who are being picked off one by one by a killer who they don't know is actually in their house. My thoughts on this horror movie? It's a classic for a reason, and one of those reasons is the killer himself. I say it because we don't know anything about the killer, which makes him scary, because we don't know what he's capable of, and yeah, that's basically it, because we don't know anything about him. That's what's going to make him scary, because we don't know what he can do. For instance, let's take Jason for example. Before we met him, we didn't know we figured him just like a simple killer who comes back from the dead. But we didn't know he like immortal and can do all this really cool, brutal stuff with his bare hands. See, but Black Christmas makes the killer a whole lot scarier than Jason, in my opinion, because yeah, he was. Check out it's scary when he's freaking out in the attic up here for some reason. Check the clip out. Yeah, that's pretty freaking terrifying. No. Stop it. And why was he raging? Well, here's the thing. Here's my theory. Like, I agree with some other people who say this. He's a mentally ill child who probably hurt his sister in some way, because based on the phone calls in the movie he gives the sorority girls, because he talks in 3 different voices. A mother, a father, himself most likely, and a daughter. Himself meaning a son. So, people have been saying that he's just a mentally ill child who hurt his sister, and yeah, that's basically it, and that makes it scary. Let's get into the acting. It's pretty good with some people. I hate the actor who plays the annoying cop who doesn't do anything. He annoys the crap out of me, and yeah, I don't want to deal with cops who are like that, especially who are that gullible. But I do have to give a shout out to John Saxon reprising his role as another detective. He's in another movie that I reviewed on this channel. Oh, that's right, A Nightmare on Elm Street, who he also played a detective in that movie. Is John Saxon just born to be a detective in horror movies? Probably. And the thing about this movie is not very bloody, yet the kills are still terrifying. I mean, we get a kill straight off the bat in the opening when, well, let's just call him Billy like everyone else. When Billy the killer suffocates a girl while he's in her closet because she doesn't even see him. Well, in her case, it's really hard to see him because it took me just a second to find him. It was really terrifying to me, and I don't know why, but it's just like really terrifying. And there's this red herring character who I thought actually was the killer. It's the boyfriend of one of the sorority girls who doesn't want well, I'm going to say ex because they're basically broken up after the end of this movie because he's, well, dead. Yeah. What made us think he's the killer is because the way he acts so strangely, and the one time when he got a phone call and the phone call ended, he's mysteriously in that house somehow. I'm pretty sure he does not have a key in to that house. And to be honest, this is one of the cases where it really worked, in my opinion, because I actually thought he was the killer. No, at the end of the movie, the killer's not dead. He's still in the house. And based on what I saw in the movie, is every time someone dies, he makes a phone call. And so our final girl at the end of the movie is most likely dead, because at the end of the movie we get another phone call. Yeah, that puts a smile on my face when I'm trying to make a happy ending. But I love the ending, was what I'm trying to say. I actually do like this ending. I like it sometimes when the horror villain wins instead of our protagonist winning. Makes us think that our killer is unstoppable, is why I like that sometimes. In my opinion, it worked in this movie. So, yeah. Let's get into some issues I had. It's just, Why is he in the house? I don't understand why he goes for that house. What people have said is that, well, it's theorizing, that that was his childhood home before he was taken to a mental institute. I kind of agree, but it still makes no sense to me why he goes from the mental institute straight to that house. It's weird. But I would give Black Christmas 4 stars out of 5. Join me next week as I recover its reboot. Just saying that puts a bad taste in my mouth. So until next week, guys, I'll see you later.
It's Christmas Eve.